Listen closely. That buzzing sound isn't a toy. It's the future of war. From the villages of Ethiopia to the skies over Ukraine, from covert missions in Iran to Russia's drone factories, machines are replacing soldiers, and the battlefield is changing forever. The story starts with America. In the early 2000s, the US military turned unmanned aircraft into hunters. Predators and Reapers circled above Afghanistan, Iraq, and Yemen, tracking, targeting, and eliminating terrorist leaders without ever risking a pilot's life. The world saw drones as clean, precise, and efficient. But this playbook didn't stay American for long. Everyone else took notes. In Ethiopia, drones became a weapon against the country's own people. During the Tigray War, Turkish Bayraktar TB2S, Chinese Wing Lungs, and Iranian Mohajer 6S devastated towns. One of the deadliest strikes hit an IDP camp in Dedabit in 2022. At least 56 people, many of them children, were killed in their sleep. The United Nations called it a likely war crime. When the fighting moved to Amhara, the drones followed. In Finote Selam, 30 civilians were wiped out in a single strike. In Gedeb, more than 100 lives ended in one day. Markets, buses, churches, all were struck. In Oromia, the same story. Drones aimed at insurgents instead destroyed schools, villages, even church grounds on Christmas Day. Residents counted more than 150 civilian deaths in West Shewa alone. In just 3 years, Ethiopia's skies turned into killing grounds, nearly 500 civilians dead from drone strikes with no accountability. Half a world away, Ukraine took drones in another direction. Cheap FPV drones built for only a few $100s are destroying tanks worth millions. In Operation Spiderweb, more than 100 drones flew deep into Russia, striking bombers at their own air bases. Ukraine's engineers are moving fast. Fiber-optic drones that fly 100 kilometers without being jammed, and interceptor drones so fast they can shoot down Iranian Shaheds like bullets in the sky. This isn't just improvisation, it's innovation under fire. Russia, under pressure, turned to Iran. Iranian Shahed drones became Moscow's terror weapon, cheap, long-range, and relentless. But now Russia has taken the design in-house. At its Alabuga factory, Moscow produces Shaheds by the thousands, upgraded with AI guidance, anti-jamming systems, even decoys to fool defenses. Iran provided the blueprint, but Russia now owns the empire. And Tehran? It's been pushed to the sidelines, watching its deadliest invention mass-produced without its control. In June 2025, drones went from battlefield to espionage. Mossad smuggled miniature FPV drones into Iran, planting them near missile launchers and air defense sites. When the operation began, those drones switched on, crippling Iran's defenses, blinding its radars, and disabling hundreds of missiles. Within hours, Israeli jets launched strikes on nuclear and military targets. The lesson was clear: a pocket-sized drone, in the right hands, can reshape entire wars. From Ethiopia's tragedies to Ukraine's resistance, from Russia's factories to Israel's covert sabotage, drones are no longer support tools. They are the battlefield. They are cheap, scalable, and available to anyone, from superpowers to small insurgent groups. And here lies the danger. If a $400 drone can decide life or death, who is responsible when civilians die? When AI pilots a swarm, who pulls the trigger, if anyone at all? Drones promised precision, but they deliver fear. They promised fewer casualties, but in Ethiopia alone, nearly 500 innocent lives were lost. So the questions we must ask are these: who should be held accountable when drones strike civilians? Commanders, manufacturers, or algorithms? Should artificial intelligence ever be trusted to make kill decisions without a human in the loop? If war becomes cheap and remote, will leaders be too quick to wage it? And when the victims are far away, do we risk forgetting their humanity altogether? We are entering an age where wars can be fought without soldiers, only machines. The ethical question is simple, but terrifying. When the sky is filled with unmanned killers, will humanity still control war, or will war control humanity?